Well, good morning, everybody. Are you like me and love a great hidden door? Well, if so, then you're in luck because I have this perfectly hidden 1x2 piston door. Now, isn't that cool? Now, this door consists of three parts: the actual door mechanism, the T flip-flop right here, and in this case, the Redstone Torch Key mechanism. So right now, it's a little compact in here, so let's head up to the lab. Now here is just the door mechanism all by itself. And if we flip the lever, it just pushes those blocks up and pulls them back down. All right, guys, to build this door, you're going to need at a minimum 2 solid blocks, 2 pieces of redstone, 5 observers, 3 sticky pistons, 1 repeater, your blocks that are going to be of your door. We're using iron right now. And then for testing purposes, a lever. So let's come over here and build it. So I like to use polished granite for my redstone builds, just so whenever you see it, if you're digging around, you know that it's an actual piece of redstone and not just a random block. So we're going to start with a piece of redstone on the ground and 2 observers looking at them. So the face is right here looking at them, so the redstone comes out the back. Now we're going to put a solid block behind it because when this changes, we're going to get a redstone pulse here. Whenever this granite is powered, it's going to power this block up here. Now we're going to run the signal back this way. So we're going to need a repeater with 4 ticks. That 4 ticks is very, very important. And then we're going to power our sticky pistons. So we're going to hop up here, bop, bop. All right, now while you're on top of your sticky piston here, you're going to want to shift and put an observer looking down at both of these blocks, and then throw a sticky piston facing this way. Alrighty, and then after that, you're going to swing around, holding shift again, placing an observer looking at this piece of redstone. And then you're going to need a solid block on top. Then you just throw your door blocks right here. And there you go, you are all done. So let's give it a test. Okay, and that is our door complete. All right, guys, the next part of the door is the T flip-flop. A T flip-flop essentially turns a button into a lever. By pushing the button, you have a constant output. You push it again, and you get 0 output. Now, there are many, many types of T flip-flops out there. I like this one because it is 1 wide and very simple to build. All right, guys, to build this thing, you're going to need some redstone. The amount will depend on how far away your buttons are. 3 droppers, 1 hopper, a comparator, a redstone repeater, some sort of item to place into the droppers. I like to use a wooden sword or a shovel, something that's not stackable because you get a higher output out of here. And the buttons are here just for controlling the T flip-flop. So let's go ahead and integrate this T flip-flop into our door. Okay, so let's take our comparator and replace this piece of redstone with our comparator. Okay, after we place our comparator down, we're going to want to place a dropper facing away from the comparator, and then jump up on top and put a dropper facing straight up. We hit shift and back up, and we have a dropper facing us. Then we're hop up here and put a hopper. Hop up here and put a hopper. Haha. Put a hopper facing straight down. And inside the hopper, we're going to throw in a item. Now we're going to want to power this dropper so we can add a repeater going in and our lines going from wherever. So our button can be over here and this button can be way over here. So you come along here, you hit the button, activates the door, you go through your door, you go to the other side, and it closes the door behind you. All right, and there you go. The T flip-flop has been added to our door. Okay, guys, the Redstone Torch Key is an old design. It uses quasi-connectivity to keep this piston extended. So whenever you give it a block update with this redstone torch, it retracts and then goes back out. But when it retracts, it sends a signal out. It's an older design. I'm not exactly sure who came up with it. All right, to build this thing, you're going to need at least 8 of your redstone building blocks, whatever you like to use. You're going to need a redstone torch for the contraption, and then you're going to need a second redstone torch as your key. You're going to need 3 pieces of redstone dust, 2 repeaters, 1 sticky piston, and then your building blocks or whatever type of block you're using for your wall. It could be stone, dirt, whatever. Okay, let's add the redstone torch key to our door. So here we're going to have, this will be our exterior wall right here. Now along here we will put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our redstone building blocks and a torch right here. After you place your torch here, you're going to put a piece of redstone dust right above it, and then your repeater facing this way. So when the block gets pulled back, it gets powered and powers that, which then powers this. Now this repeater has to be on 4 ticks, and then place one of our redstone building blocks there with a piece of redstone dust on top. Jump on top of that. Make sure you shift and place a solid block above that repeater. Then come down here and place down another solid block there. And come back over to this side and place your sticky piston facing this way. Now you take your last repeater, you're going to place it facing out this way, and then your redstone dust will go to your door. After you place your redstone to your door, it's as easy as just breaking that block and placing that block onto the face of your piston, and it should pop out. This redstone torch can be placed anywhere. It can be placed on this face here, it can be placed on this side, or even on top. So you could build your wall out like this so it just looks like a block here. That way you know exactly, okay, it's this block to do it. Alright guys, that's how you build a super duper secret 1x2 piston door. If you want other options other than a redstone torch key to operate your door, then check out this other video, 10 different ways to control your secret door. But before you head over to that video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye!